Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. Excuse the dogs, that's the neighbor's dogs. They're hunting dogs and they're barking for days. Anyways, let's just ignore that. I wanted to talk about how it's been 2 years single. I honestly can't even believe that I've been single for 2 years. It feels like it's been longer than that. I've been through seasons and phases and chapters of this entire journey. Backstory, of you that are OG subscribers, you guys know my story. You guys are pretty much watched me go through literally everything. I don't have the videos up on my channel anymore. I deleted all those videos. I deleted all of my most viewed videos. So I'm making not much money on YouTube, which sucks ass, but you know, I don't care about the fucking money like that when it comes to certain things. Like that's anyways, seen me grow, and you guys have seen me go through these many phases of my life, and it's been 2 years. Backstory, as I was saying, I got sidetracked. I was in a long relationship. That relationship was 11 years, and I feel like this is so fucking repetitive. I'm honestly so tired of saying this, but backstory and context I think is very important just to get an idea, to understand where I'm coming from, and for the backstory. 11 years, that's the longest relationship that I've ever been in. In those 11 years, 5 of those years, I was actually married for 5 years, and then I got cheated on. And then I ended up filing for divorce. The divorce was finalized 7 months after filing. It was finalized in February of 2025. Since then, I've been single. Had considered myself as single the moment that I found out that I was cheated on. But it's been 2 years, and I feel like it's been much more longer than that, when really it's only been fucking 2 years. Like I said, I feel like I've been through different seasons and different chapters of my life. I don't know, it's just, I can't really wrap my mind around the fact that I've been single for 2 years. Yeah, it's insane to me. Learned so much about everything, mainly myself, love, a lot of things that I'm still learning. There's a lot of things that I'm unlearning, relearning. It's definitely a journey. Shit don't happen overnight. You don't heal overnight. You don't figure your life out after betrayal overnight. That going back to the betrayal and everything, like it took me a good 3 months to stabilize. I feel like 3 months to really take in and accept my new reality. And that was a hard 3 months. For the people that, want to know about heartbreak and like when does things get easier? When do you feel like your normal self again? I don't think you're ever yourself again ever after you get cheated on. There's just some things that you can't go back from, which in a sense is a good thing, because the whole point is to change, to grow, to move on, to elevate. You shouldn't be the same person that you was a year ago, or the person that you've been for the past 10 years or 11 years in that relationship. The big question is like, when do you get over it, or when do you move on? When do you stop being so fucking depressed? It varies depending on the person, the situation, and just honestly the whole situation, and how you cope and how you deal. Because I feel like when you suppress things, when you try to ignore things or numb things, it just prolongs your healing process and your growth as a person in general. For me, it was the initial 3 months of just feeling like I'm alive. And I survived a fucking betrayal that rocked my fucking world, and I was never the fucking same after that. But looking back, I'm grateful for all of that happening. So 3 months, and then I would say, again, for the people that are wondering, a year. You just need a good old year to go through the motions and to truly discover and navigate who you are as a person, what you want out of life. Do you want to be married again? Do you want to date again? How are you going to navigate dating? Or you try to date and you fail, and you just try to figure the fuck out. Because I know that with me, sorry, the dogs are fucking annoying, bro. I mean, I love dogs, no hate to the neighbor, but this is fucking at my video. I don't think I'm gonna have any other time to film this, so I apologize. A good old year, for sure. And yeah, you have to figure it the fuck out, honestly. And in the beginning, there are many days where you will feel sad because you feel like you will never meet somebody that you can trust. You will never meet somebody that is genuinely respectful and loyal to you and someone that is on your same wavelength. You know, you have all these doubts about love, and then I know that with some people, they just completely say fuck love and they're done with love, which I get that because I went through that phase. I've been through that phase of like not wanting to be in a relationship ever again, never wanting to get married again, which I still stand true by. I don't ever want to have kids. I don't want to have more kids. I have one son. He's 16 years old. Had him when I was 16 from my first long relationship, which was 3 years. I never had any kids in the long relationship that I was in. I don't want to have any more kids. I don't want to get married. For deeper reasons than what I've experienced, and not to compare people, but I've come to the realization on my own that that's not something that I aspire to have happen in my life, or for something to happen to me. I think we're conditioned to meet someone, have a bunch of kids, get married, you know, and like do all that. But my mind has completely changed with that. I don't want to have a bunch of kids. I don't want to freaking get married. I just want a partner that is on the same wavelength as me, that respects me, that I can trust, that I can experience life with, that I can love on and be loved. That's what I want to my core. These 2 years has taught me that you cannot pour from an empty cup. You cannot love someone if you don't love yourself. You can't find love and seek love in every person that you like. Can't fall in love with every person that you like. Can't fall in love with every person that you have sex with. And some things that you thought you wanted, you don't actually want. And some things that you didn't think you wouldn't want, you actually want. With each experience with dating, because I have dated, once the 3 months of me was over and I felt like I was ready to date, I dated, and I dated left and fucking right, and I went through dating sprees, and I dated some people. I've never gotten into an official relationship after the cheating, but I dated, you know, I had talking phases, and then I had one situationship, and then all these things. Currently, I'm not seeking dating or talking. I just am in a good place where if it happens, if I cross paths with someone that wants to take me on a date, then they can take me on a date. There are a handful of people also that claim they want to get to know me, but they're inconsistent. They make no effort. They just want to hang out, but they're just going with the flow. Like, that's not the type of people or guys that I want to go on a date with, because if you're just going to go with the flow, you have no sense of direction. And I cannot see you leading me or the relationship. A lot of people can be interested in you, but also a lot of people just like the idea of you, but they are not capable of caring for you and loving you the way that you deserve to be loved. And that's the difference. And I went through a phase of learning how to not get so emotionally attached to people that I invest my time in, or the people that I'm intimate with. Because I used to be very lover girl. Like, I used to get really attached to the people that I was talking to, or the people that I would be intimate with. Like, I would get lovey-dovey and, you know, build up this, like, the limerence starts happening. I've learned to conquer that, and I just learned so many fucking things. I probably should have made a list. I just wanted to record this at the top of my head. I still feel like I have no timeline of like, okay, I'm gonna be single for this amount of time and then I wanna be in a relationship. Like, no, I am good where I'm at. If someone wants to take me out on a date and they've been consistent, then I'm gonna go on that date. But there are some people that like want to take me on a date, but they make no effort. They're inconsistent. I'm like, and then there will come a day where they will ask if they can take me out, but on like last minute shit. And I'm like, no, you are not serious about me. And it clearly shows. So there's just some things that aren't worth my time. And I know will be a waste of time. I don't even bother, but I'm in a good place. I'm okay with being single. I'm happy with being single. Have no urge to be in love. So I'm really proud of myself. And I'm also glad. You know, I'm surprised that I haven't gotten into a relationship within the past 2 years. I just been talking to people. I'm also so proud of myself, because imagine, I can't even fathom this actually. Like, I can't even think up to what is it going to be like to be in a relationship after being in a long-term relationship and being married. Like, what is it going to be like? Is it going to be with someone that I'm going to be with for the rest of my life? Like, is it going to be a complete flop and fail? Will it be another horror story? Like, I'm so curious to see what's gonna happen when I meet someone that is good to me and good for me, and we actually get into a relationship. I can't even fathom that. I can't even think about it. I feel like I'm just not there yet. And I'm just honestly trusting in God's plan, God's timing for my life, and that I'm in. I am super focused on my own shit, my financial situation, mental state. I feel really good and confident in that area, and I'm able to like focus on that. I'm not dating someone and then having to put time and effort and all my energy and attention to that. I'm solely focused on my own shit. Sincerely. Because there's levels to this shit. There's levels to healing and dating, balancing life, balancing myself while you're still healing. And when I say still healing, it's like when you get out of a relationship, when you get a divorce and you've been in that relationship for a super long time, that shit alters your fucking brain. So when you're out of it, it's like you are relearning a lot of shit all over again. What was my point? I think my point was there's just a lot of things that you need to take care of. You gotta take care of yourself first and foremost. And yes, there will be times where you will get distracted. Maybe you'll fall into lust like I did, which was so fucking crazy, and I never thought I would ever experience that, but I did. And it was a true struggle in my fucking life. And I still have slight bits of pieces of me that still struggles with lust, but I've come a long way with it. And you know, it takes time. It takes time to break the bad habits and to change your whole fucking life around. It doesn't happen overnight. It's been a journey. It's been truly a journey of getting to know myself, what I actually want. I love the place that I'm in. I have no expectations. I'm able to just solely focus on my financial situation and being in a mentally good place for myself. And that's just the type of shit that I want. And I love it. And I'll go on little dates here and there. Sometimes it just ends in a friendship, and sometimes it doesn't work out, and that's okay. I'm completely okay with things not working out. I've survived worst things in my life. You know, despite everything that you go through when you go through breakups and you find yourself single again and you're just navigating life like a true love girl to your core, just know that like everything is gonna be okay. Nothing is ever the end all be all. I love my life and I'm happy with where I'm at. When God decides that I'm gonna meet my person, I'm gonna meet my person. Until then, I'm open-minded. I'm prioritizing myself, my mind, my body, my soul, Jesus. That's the biggest thing, honestly. Having God in the center of my life has been, I don't even know where the fuck I'd be right now in my life if I didn't have God. God has been redirecting me every time I fuck up, and I'm always turning to God when I feel like I am just falling off track. That's where I'm at. 2 years of being single. Enjoy the fuck out of it. Enjoy the fuck out of it. The first year is rough because you're trying to figure shit out. It's rough. Life is lifing that first year. But second year, you're slowly feeling like you're coming to a smooth sailing part of the journey. It's all fun and great from there. Just don't stop learning, honestly. 2 years, y'all, of being single. I can't even imagine what the hell, how it's gonna be like if I meet someone and like I'm in an actual relationship. Like that's just so fucking crazy to me. I don't know. I just can't see that happening, but which is good because like I'm not focused on that. Just been working, saving my money, doing what I gotta do, clearing all debt, which thank the Lord, I cleared most of my debt. Let's just say that. 2026 is gonna be the year of clearing it all out. Prayfully, in the name of Jesus, that's the goal. Be single, take the time to get to know yourself. First, the dogs start barking when I'm ending the fucking video. Take the time to get to know yourself, love yourself, pour into yourself, invest in yourself, and love the fucking ride.